What's up, guys? It's the Ginger
and the Bear coming at you.
We are excited for the co-main event of this card, unlike the last card with Conor McGregor and Cowboy, because, oh, baby, that was a stinker. Our whole house reeked.
Yeah, it was really bad. Really top heavy.
Anyways, we are going to break down the Rafael dos Anjos versus Michael Chiesa. You had to look at me because when there's names that are Brazilian and have the dos in the middle, I'm just like, I'm awful.
Kills them.
RDA versus Michael Chiesa. I don't know exactly why this fight was made. Like, from a matchmaking perspective, it doesn't make much sense to me.
No.
That being said, I like watching both of these guys. Neither of these guys are in boring fights.
Yeah, they're not in boring fights, but I think Michael Chiesa does not deserve to share an octagon with RDA. That's all that I got to say. I don't think RDA is like the pinnacle of everything, but literally Chiesa, like, chokes so hard whenever he gets a good opportunity. He is not good under pressure. He's been in some wild fights, but he's not good under pressure.
To be honest, I don't even know if he's bad under pressure so much as I don't think that he's got a very well-rounded skill set to get him to victory.
Sure.
Because he's a submission artist with bad submission defense. And not very good wrestling.
Yeah.
So just,
and his striking's not even that good either.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's like the path to his victory is super limited. And it's not someone like Brian Ortega where you're like, oh, well, he's a submission expert.
He's got a good snap down. He's got good boxing.
And it's like, oh, he's got a game that's completely built around that. Or like Ryan Hall.
Yep.
So Chiesa, I don't, like, honestly, I don't know that he chokes under pressure. I just think that he comes up against people who are able to show his weaknesses.
Right.
And he's beaten Diego Sanchez and Carlos Condit in his last two fights. Granted, I mean, he looked great in those fights, but unfortunately, like, as much as I love Diego, as much as I love Carlos, they are in the end of their careers. And beating them, jumping to RDA, that is such a leap of... That's like a Grand Canyon-sized chasm between that.
He's in a bad spot. I know RDA had like a resurgence, but also RDA is at the end of his career.
But the thing that's different to me, though, is like, RDA is a really good fighter.
He is really good.
Like, he's still legitimately top 5, and he's only lost to the creme de la creme. Did you hear that damn accent?
Look at that.
Screw me, guys. Dislike the video just for that damn... like the video if you think RDA is going to win. Dislike the video if you think Michael Chiesa is going to win. And dislike it because I'm a pretentious prick.
Anyway, as I was going to say, I think Michael Chiesa is in a really bad spot, which is why I mentioned the fact that if he wins, then everybody's going to say RDA is at the end of his career.
I get what you're saying.
And if he loses, then he'd be like, oh, he doesn't need to, he doesn't deserve to fight RDA. Because I do still think that RDA is a good in the division that he's in. Unfortunately, I do think he's on his way out. He's never going to be the champion of 170. That's for sure. He's never going to be the champion of 155. So it's just in a bad spot for really Michael Chiesa.
I think he's the deciding fighter right now. He's the gatekeeper to the top 5, which is still... I don't think people give the top 5 gatekeepers enough credit, because that is like... They're an amazing fighter.
Gatekeepers are monsters. Like Jeremy Stevens, a fucking monster. Cowboy, a monster. RDA, a monster.
And of those 3 guys, I think RDA
is way better.
RDA has a very good, complete game. Great off his back. Great pressure. Yeah, great pressure striking.
He's a great pressure check.
And you do not see that very much in MMA. Like, an actually good, technically sound pressure fighter. I still do love watching him. I think he's just going to walk through Chiesa like a buzzsaw, to be honest. Chiesa doesn't have the distance management on offense or defense. He doesn't have the striking defense in general. And I think RDA is just going to bludgeon him, body, head, everything.
It boggles my mind because Michael Chiesa on paper should have been improving now. I'm pretty sure he's a young guy, maybe late 20s or early 30s. If he's in his early 30s and he hasn't improved since the Kevin Lee fight, which it seems like he hasn't.
There's nothing that shows that he has, because he hasn't fought someone that's nearly that good.
Right.
To be fair, he could have gotten better. There's just no way for us to have seen it with the level of competition that we've seen him against.
Right.
I think he's a very interesting fighter, because I think he's one of those guys that falls victim to just the substandard striking in MMA, because he has all the tools. He's a good, lanky guy, great frame, but the way that he fights, he shrinks himself down so much, and he doesn't take advantage of his length, he doesn't take advantage of his range, and he doesn't have, like, I don't know. You can really tell he's a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
And if you're just a jiu-jitsu guy and you're not like Eminari rolling or snapping people down,
You're gonna get fucked
what
up.
do you like?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's confusing matchmaking. I like both guys. I think it's gonna be a really fun fight, and I'm excited for it. But I think RDA is gonna knock out or TKO him pretty quickly.
I think almost anybody here would go with RDA.
That's why I said like the video if you think RDA is gonna win. I was
right,
like,
guys.
some of our like to dislike ratios are pretty damn bad. So let's get one in our favor.
All right, boys. We appreciated everything and all like that. And
Chiesa from damn Alaska. I hope he does well. I love Alaska. I don't even know why.
He's not gonna do well.
Oh,
RDA
man.
is gonna take him to Pound
I
Town.
love RDA. Subscribe, guys. Daily videos. I'm the Ginger.
I'm the Bear.
And we will see you guys next time. So bye.
Later, guys.